The time has come to finally dive into the Metal Princess herself. I have been meaning to dive into her since hearing her on the song with Babymetal and then her collaboration with the Queens of Metal, both Courtney and Amy. And lo and behold, she has dropped a brand new song for us. So what better time to dive into her than right now. So I am super duper excited to see what Poppy has for us with her brand new song called Unravel. And of course, if you guys enjoy this video and want me to dive into more, then I will dive into more of her older stuff too. Especially from her most recent album, Negative something. But anyways, guys, I'm so excited to dive into her. So let's not waste any more time and do this thing. Here we go. Ooh.
If every wait is forever, is it worth all the trouble it's caused? My vacant eyes can't read the room. They run me like a spectacle. I cut to the point. I'm switching gears. I'm pulling a knee-jerk first response.
That's actually really cool. It's almost like drum and bass type of like cymbals like that. It's like got almost the exact same like right speed of that like 140 to 150 range, I guess BPM, and then it's even got like the right rhythm for like drum and bass and stuff. So that's really cool. Kind of almost starting off as a very almost electronic type sound, anyways. And just with her gorgeous vocals. I mean, I don't know why, but her her cleans just they gel with the rock sound or metal sound, whatever you want to say, so well. I mean, we're not even into the rock stuff yet, but I'm just saying, like, in general, like, especially, like, after hearing, you know, her song with Courtney and Amy, her clean vocals just match so well with that rock metal sound, and it just cuts right through it so beautifully. It's just amazing. I love her, honestly. Like, she's become one of my favorite female metal vocalists, honestly. I mean, she's fucking amazing. Aww. Oh, the chills. Ooh. Wow, so gorgeous. Oh, let's go. Oh my gosh! Wait, like one more time on this. I want to hear. I should say, I really want to pay attention to these vocals here for this chorus. Like, what is she saying here? Because this is just. Can we just? She's like the perfect all-around person in the metal scene. She writes the most incredible lyrics. She's got the perfect cleans. Her uncleans are spectacular. I don't know who her band members are, but her band is absolutely spectacular in delivering every time in terms of like the perfect metal sound for her vocals. And I mean, I feel like her, like, I mean, I know like as an actual artist, she is so versatile. Like, I know that for a fact, especially because you guys mentioned that too in comments before. But like in terms of just like what, in my personal opinion, is of her best genre, it's metal. Like, this is exactly where she belongs. I hope she never changes. I hope that, like, you know, experiment every once in a while, you know, just have fun with your music, of course, but, like, you belong in the metal scene, girl. Please stick with this, because this is where you shine the most. I think this is the happiest you've been, too, in terms of your music career, from what I've also read from other fans and whatnot. So, yeah, just, I mean, listen to this chorus again one more time. Sorry, I normally don't do this, but I want to see if I can pick out, like, what she's saying here. This normally does not warp. Let me turn on the auto-generated English and see if it tells me what she's saying.
Watch me unravel.
Tangled in thoughts of a town. I can't tell if that's what she's saying. Like what she's saying there. It's tangled in thoughts of something.
Silence in the shadows. Lift me up to tear me back down. Unravel.
Oh,
Cursing the light, hailing the moon. Falling for
That's really
what I
cool.
dreamed to be true.
I love that like super like filtered out like backbeat like that.
Me blue.
That's amazing.
Hold me like I want you to. I cut to the point. I'm switching gears. I'm sorry. I blame my own design. Now
Ooh, that's cool actually. I'm sorry, we're still in the middle of it, my bad. But in this moment right here, you can hear like her vocal is very much obviously the dominant part, but in the background there's almost this like almost kind of like grasp what do I want? Like a raspy. There's almost this like raspy almost male vocal kind of being layered with her vocal there. I don't know if that's one of her bandmates or what, but you can hear it like layered like that. It's really dope actually. It adds a nice little bit of a what I would call ear candy to the song. Listen closely here.
I'm sorry. I blame my own
Right here.
design. Now I'm feeling full. I didn't contain the feeling.
Oh, that piano coming in. Oh,
Watch me unravel. Tangled in the thorns of the town. Silence in the shadows. Lift me up to
Ah.
tear me back down. Unravel. Closing my eyes, I fell through the sky.
oh, chills again. Woo!
Keeps us all together, circle is wide, revel in spite, suddenly you're tired.
Yes, girl. Give it to me. Oh, fuck. One more time on that shit. Oh my god, I know I keep going back, but my goodness. Holy moly. The fuck, that one part's like, boom. Oh, I love those. Those little like insane, like sick little middle like bass drops are just disgusting. One more time.
Revel in spite, suddenly you're
Go, baby.
Watch me unravel, tangled in the thoughts of the dark. Silence
Oh
in
my
the
gosh.
shadows. You lift me up to pull me right back down again.
Oh, what an abrupt ending all of a sudden. Oh, I didn't mean to start over. What on earth? Oh my gosh. How do we go from like YouTube sensation making videos with puppets and stuff, I'm pretty sure is what I've seen on her channel, you know, doing like super like pop music, you know, and just kind of being, it's kind of starting off her career as being just that very almost like, and I mean it's the most like, you know, like best way possible and the most weirdest YouTuber out there, and I say that in a good way. Like being weird is good in my opinion. Like I think that's what made her so appealing, is the fact that she was so like, I don't even want to say weird, I almost want to say she was so out there and so creative in her content that it made her stick out, and people kind of just were really drawn to that. But like, how do you go from that to this absolute beast of a metal princess that she is? Like I said, her cleans alone are just gorgeous beyond belief. But then her uncleans, oh, they just cut straight through that metal. and you just feel the power she brings with those uncleans, the angst that she'll bring and whatnot. The fact that, like, she just can flip from that gorgeous vocal into just the most disgusting growls. I mean, I think she's found her place. I really do. She belongs in the metal scene. And I've seen some people try to talk nonsense about her uncleans and whatnot and stuff. Like, no, fuck that shit. Silence those haters because they're all wrong. She's got one of the best uncleans I've ever heard from a female vocalist. Like, she is up there with one of my favorites, or some of the favorites I should say that I've gotten, or found I should say, from Japanese metal bands. And she's, in my opinion, just as good as Courtney. And, like, I've even seen people say that she's just trying to copycat Courtney. It's like, Courtney's, in my opinion, one of the best, you know, we'll say, like, American, European, Canadian, whatever you want to say, you know, metalcore unclean vocalists out there, in my opinion. I think that in terms of just, like, Courtney is just, I feel like, the standard for uncleans in, you know, outside of, like, the Asian, like, metal bands, whatnot. But I'd say Poppy is right behind her, in my opinion. Poppy's just, it's so unique, but it also just, you just can't help but stink face when you hear hers come in. You know, I don't know. But like I said, like, I fell in love with it ever since I heard her with Baby Metal. And then, of course, her coming in with the two queens themselves, Courtney and Amy. And now hearing her in her own realm, if you will, like, my God, this song is going to be on repeat. Like, the chorus alone is enough to just want to have it on repeat. But the whole song in general itself is a masterpiece. This is probably one of my favorite metal songs of the entire year. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I honestly really want to dive into now. Negative Spaces, that's what it's called. Negative Spaces, that album. Because I need to hear, like, just more of this, honestly. Like, give me this 24/7. 9 days, 7 days a week, I mean. Not 9 days a week. Oh my gosh. Anyways, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, clicking down below, and I'll go ahead and place my reactions playlist for Poppy over here. And you can check my most recent reactions I've reacted to with Poppy on other artists' songs over here. As always, thank you all so much for watching, show the support, and I will see you all in the next video. Alright, guys, bye!